So if you guys listen very, very closely to this video, this will save you tenfold. This will save you so much animosity that you're going to create within your own self that you have no control over. So if you listen to this advice, I promise you, bro, your life will flourish. Your dating life will flourish. You'll get dates. You'll have success in general. The biggest mistake, first and foremost, that modern men are making today is your initial approach to dating to begin with. And we're going to break all this down. Most men don't have a lot of options. So if you don't have a lot of options, that pretty girl that you get to talk to every now and then, that just a new one appears, you might have a girl on the go that's your type. Here's the thing. This girl is like 100 times ahead of you, as she has 20, 30, 50 options right there, possibly more sometimes. You guys have no idea, bro. You guys have no idea, man. So if you're one of the dudes that has little to no options and you can't accumulate many options at once, many girls that you find cute, you have to get that to begin with, bro. If you're in a position as a man where you can't even get a hold of an option, you're essentially, man, like you are screwed. You have to build yourself up in a way where you can get like 10, 15, 20 options of girls that you find cute, that's going to talk to you, that sees you as a potential option long term. To the point where she doesn't want to stop talking to you, and you guys might not just hit it off right away, but she just talk, and that's fine. Because everyone today is using all of their options as leverage. Dating today it's no longer simple. Many men are checking out because of this, because it's not simple. I know it's not simple. You know it's not simple. We all know it's not simple. And it's not simple because of women in the first place, because they're juggling all their options for the best one. What does this mean? One guy gets her eventually, the rest get left out to dry. And here's the thing, the rest of these options, all these guys probably only had her to begin with. So that many men get screwed, bro. Women don't even think about this shit. They don't even think about it. This is the kind of stuff that is happening today. So I'm telling you guys, bro. I am telling you guys, bro. As a man, if you don't want to get screwed over, you have to approach dating with a different mindset, because the men that have little to no options, here's where you're going wrong. When you get that one option out of nowhere sometimes, because it's going to happen. A girl you're going to like, a girl you're into is going to pop up. You might get to talk to her for a little bit. There's a huge chance this is going to end. A huge chance. And where you're going terribly wrong is that you pretty much only have her. You're only hyped about her. You don't have these other options to take your mind off of her. You're going to be stuck to her like glue. You're going to try to instantly build something with her. And here's the thing. You're going to suffocate her. And I'm going to tell you why you're going to suffocate her, because women who have the most amount of options Pour as little as possible into all these other options that she has. This is how they operate. This is not talked about. But this is exactly what happens, bro. You can tell. You can literally tell how many guys a woman talks to based off of how much and how engaged she is with you. You can tell, bro. You can tell. The mistake guys make is the fact that she has so many options, her care level towards you is at about 0. Like, out of 100, it's almost 0. You might have a 1 or a 2. She cares enough just to keep you in the loop just a little bit. She's so distant from you. She's so non-caring. It's because she has all these other guys, bro. So a big mistake, and the biggest mistake that men are making today, is banking on that one option that comes around from time to time. I'm telling you guys now, bro, there's nothing to be hyped about. There's nothing to be excited about. She's not yours. Just because she started to talk to you, just because she gave you a little bit of attention, bro. There's some guys that have so little of options that if a pretty girl came by and started talking to them and it was going well for a week or two and they just disappeared, their life would flash before their eyes, but. And it's because they're not used to this. Once you deal with this shit so many times, bro, you see exactly how it plays out. You know, bro, no matter how good she is, no matter what's going on, it's not that deep. It's not that deep, bro. I've talked to women before for a month, 2 months. We're having conversations like we like each other. We're letting each other know that we like each other. It's going in the right direction, bro. It's like very consistent, and it falls off out of nowhere. And it's literally no big deal. And I genuinely mean that. It's no big deal. If this happened to a different guy with no options, it's the end of the fucking universe, bro. Because you got fooled. You didn't see it coming. You thought this was going to be something. You thought this was the one, bro. You thought it deeply because it was going well for so long. We've all been there, man. We've all been there before. You think to yourself, how could this possibly not go through? We've come this far. How could it possibly not work out? And somehow, bro, they managed to have it not work out. It's beyond me. But a man with options, bro, it's going to fly off him like you wouldn't believe. It's because he has seen this so many fucking times. He anticipates this. He knows the game. It's such a long game, bro. When you're dealing with women, bro, it's such a long game. You could have something built up for months. You don't know what that woman is doing, bro, with somebody else. You don't know. She could have been building up something with somebody else for 6 months. And for you, only 2 or 3. You don't know, bro. You don't know. We're going to get to some solutions here. When you guys are approaching dating, you literally just have to not care and view it as something as like an experiment. It's so not real, bro. Women are so not serious, bro. We are way more serious than women will ever be, bro. They're so carefree. They don't really care. It's just all fun and games. Like, they don't really care, bro. One day they do. When they're young and pretty, bro, they just don't care, man. It's because there's so many guys right there. You think it means anything to them if they stop talking to you, bro? There's so many fucking guys right there. However good you think you are, bro, it doesn't even matter. Women are women, and they're going to do what they're going to do, whether you like it or not. Whether I like it or not, whether you like it or not, it does not matter. It's irrelevant. They're going to do what they're going to do. They don't play fair. So I think if men approach dating differently, you're going to have a lot more success. You're going to save yourself a lot of turmoil, a lot of negative turmoil. And it's going to be far better. You have to approach this like an experiment. Not something to be taken seriously. Is an experiment something to be taken seriously? It doesn't have to work out, bro. That's what an experiment is. We're going to experiment today with these 2 potions. See how this goes over. We don't expect this to be the next comment of a cancer, something that's going to just kill cancer cells. It's not the cure to cancer, bro. When you date these women, bro, it's not the cure to cancer. This could potentially make the cancer grow. It's usually what happens. So, with these women, it's an experiment. No matter if you guys are loving on each other for a few months, it's still an experiment. It's not something you can make it out to be something in your head that it's not. Like, I can't stress this enough, bro. I say this because the amount of guys that come to me, bro, on coaching calls and stuff, I see what is happening. I see where each and every one of you are at mentally and where you're going wrong and how you could have prevented the problems that's being caused in your own head right now. We all got to start somewhere. We've all been naive before. We all got screwed over by a woman where you couldn't even believe, bro, that was even a possibility of happening. And then you learn about women more. And you come to the realization that they're nothing like us. We are men of our word. Women are not women of their word. In fact, they use words as leverage to manipulate men, to get you right where they want you, which benefits solely them. A woman can manipulate plan A, plan B, and C, and D to get all these guys where she wants them to make herself feel more secure. She don't care about the hell that she creates and causes when plan B, C, and D just fall off. And she doesn't care because she's going to run with plan A now. You just get what I'm saying? In the midst of a woman choosing a guy today, specifically today, many men in the process get completely flatlined. I'm going to tell you guys something right now. The girl I was with last year, my ex, when me and her decided to go for it, to be something, and we're exclusively only speaking with one another. Because I was plan A and she was plan A. And when you get something like that, you can actually make something work, a relationship or whatever, and that's what we did. And It's still a 50-50 if it's going to work out or not. That's the thing. Like, you could have found your forever person. It might just not have worked out. And in my case and in her case, it just did not work out. In the process of this, there's guys that she was talking to. There's girls I was talking to that we dropped like this. In this process, she probably had a little bit of things built up with a few of these guys at least. At least. They get screwed over. They get left with nothing, and I get the girl. And then the girls I'm talking to, I'm off the table as well. They have to find somebody else now to put their eggs in because I'm out of here. And at the exact time when this was happening, I wasn't close with any other girls. I was just kind of talking to some of these girls. I don't know how close she was to any other guy. She was probably closer to a few guys more than I was closer to a few other girls. I'd bet almost any money on it. Because this is how women roll, bro. Women are always close to at least one guy. At least one guy. They're always close to, and that's why a lot of them today are single. Because they have to be close to at least one guy. Something else you guys have to know. If you're talking to a woman and she's not responding much, she's not giving you much attention, you don't talk to her a whole hell of a lot. Some days you don't talk to her at all, but then she responds after a couple days. Let me tell you something. You are at the bottom of her spectrum. And there's other guys that is much higher up there on that spectrum. But if you're talking to a woman and she's responding fairly quick, she's engaged, she asks you questions, you guys are getting something going, you're up there at the top, you might be the top dog for her. These are all things you guys have to take into consideration and not screw yourself over because so many men, bro, have never even experienced that many options. So you don't know the game. You don't know the game, and the game is something you have to know so you can save yourself a lot of turmoil mentally. It's pretty simple, bro, once you experience this kind of stuff. The thing I hate to see the most is guys having that one option every now and then that comes around. And you get way too excited for that, bro, and it ends fatally. Like you were nothing, man. You mess with that girl for a month, maybe two, and it just ends in a flick, bro. I can't tell you guys how many times this exact scenario has happened to me. And it used to affect me when I didn't understand this kind of shit, when I was more naive and had less experience. Now, bro, come on. I anticipate this shit to happen. There's been girls I've been talking to now, bro, for 3-4 months. Plenty others. There's some new ones. There's always new ones. There's things going on. It's just, it is what it is. I'm ready for everything, bro. I'm not attached to not one of them. Whatever happens, happens. There's no guarantees, bro. That's not your girl. That's not your girl, bro. It don't even matter what happens. You got to be talking to a certain amount where it does not even matter if her contact just disappears out of the blue. You don't know what they're up to, bro. A woman can remove you, a woman can block you out of nowhere, and nothing even happened. And chances are it has nothing to do with you. You don't know what she's got going on. You don't know who she's talking to. You don't know. That's the thing. So she could be very close to the guy, and now you have to get removed. And you can be the guy sometimes that takes her away from other guys, and she removes other guys. So guys, when dating, expect things to go wrong at some point. And what I mean by that is, don't expect things to be smooth sailings. Dating today is never smooth sailings. There's a lot of turbulence. There's a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of shit that goes down. And the biggest mistake men make is not anticipating all this fuckery that's going on. Because there's so much of it going on. Like ridiculous amounts. You just got to be aware of this stuff, bro. You'll save yourself so much time, so much misery, so much everything if you just approach this with an open mind and stop trying to like put so much pressure on every girl you talk to get something going. Have no pressure, bro. Talk to them and let time go on. Talk to them and let time go on. Talk to them and let time just go on. That's all you have to do, bro. Whoever's going to be there is going to be there. Whoever's not going to be there is not going to be there. You can't chase, you can't beg, you can't convince. It's the worst three things you could do to a woman. Just be there, bro, because they're going to put in effort as well if they want something to happen. If they want something to work out. It's going to happen. I'm not saying don't put in any effort at all. Talk to her normally, bro. Just make friends with these girls, bro. You never know what can happen, but the worst shit you can do is try to put pressure on it to make something happen like fairly fast. It never works out. So you guys got to keep your cool, stay calm, stay composed, and don't get too far ahead of yourself. Don't get too, trying to make something happen way too quick. Let some time go on and figure out the perfect time to say this and to say that. This is going to depend on your guys' situation you're in and depending on the woman you're talking to. That's what it's going to depend on. The quicker you guys get this through your heads, the better your life is going to be. Nothing with women is personal. Do not take it personal. Do not take whatever they do personal, bro. A lot of the time, if they shoot themselves in the foot, that's their own fault, and they're going to have to pay for that later on. That's fine. Women make mistakes. Women do some stupid shit. They take the wrong turn a lot of the time. And they're the ones that are going to have to deal with that. That's fine. That was their choice. That's what they have to do. You just move on with yourself, keep working, keep putting in the work, get better, develop some more options, make some new friends. Do whatever you have to do, bro. And just be so non-serious about it all. These women today, bro, are fucking modern day Jezebels. A lot of them. Not all, but a lot of them are. They just think you should invest all this shit, bro. Try. And you try, and it falls through. Don't be stupid, bro. I'm telling you, bud. These women are love bombers. You be talking to a girl, bro, she's starting to say she loves you and all this shit, bro. You know what? You can say it back, just don't be serious about it. That's what they're doing. Yeah, love you too. Love you too. Yep. Love you too. You don't really, bro. Just go with it. And you're going to find out what's real. I'm telling you what, these women are not to be taken seriously. You cannot do this to yourselves, guys. You cannot do this to yourselves. This is how they are. This is what's going on today. Am I fucking nuts? Am I crazy? Are you cooked? This is what's happening. This is what's happening. All the time. All the time. And you know what? All this can be taken away if you're in the right place at the right time, and a woman is in the right place at the right time, and the stars align. There you go. She's going to be into you. She's going to see you as someone for forever. You're going to see her as someone for forever. And it's that fucking simple. Bro, this shit, all this stuff can be erased if you just get lucky one fucking time. I'm not joking. Or you can be unlucky and you're going to have to deal with a whole lot of this kind of bullshit. And it is what it is. just go with it, bro. Just go with the flow of it all. Don't be so like eager and strict and trying to make everything happen. Just be loose with it, bro. Don't feel nothing. Don't feel any emotion, no intentions, no nothing. Just let it go, bro. And you're gonna see a whole hell of a difference. Thank me later. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.